Chef Lindsay, and this is Dishing with Celebs. Ronn had a great career in the 70s with his band Player and their hit song, Baby Come Back. Today he's enjoying a second career as an actor with a 2-decade stint on The Bold and the Beautiful. And if that wasn't enough, he's been dabbling a little bit in the kitchen. He's going to be showing me his special smoked salmon omelets. You two have had an amazing career, both of you. I mean, you being in a band, you were on a soap opera, or are on a soap opera, you have been for 20 years. How has that been for you?
Going for the rock and roller for the first majority of my life. I had this rock and roll group called Player. And then segueing into the acting because I got tired of being in a rock and roll band.
But you managed to have one of the biggest songs of all time.
Yeah.
Baby Come Back.
Baby Come Back. It's been used in so many different movies. And
many
TV
different
things.
movies. And you have a new CD coming out.
Yes, it's actually out already. It's my second solo record. It's called Uncovered. And I'm real proud of it.
So, going on to the acting, you decided you wanted to act.
I started taking acting lessons before the band even ended, before I decided to quit the band. And then eventually it comes around where a casting guy saw me years ago and went, I think he might be right for this new show we're going to do, this new show called The Bold and the Beautiful.
That's going to be a huge, huge phenomenon.
But you never know that.
Nobody knew that.
You never knew that.
It's a new show.
You're going with it, it's a new character, and I was attracted because it was a new character, new show.
Yeah.
And I could make it what I'm going to make it. I could make it my own. So we go in, and it's one of those things that just kind of clicks in. It's tailor-made parts.
I don't know how he memorizes 50, 60 pages of dialogue a day.
It's absolutely
How
crazy.
do you do it?
I don't know.
But then his short-term memory is zilch. I mean, I have to tell him every day who I am. But Lindsay, I'm telling you, he makes the most beautiful and the best omelet.
I've been hearing everybody raving about
$5.
your omelets. And I really need to just taste this for myself. Here's what you'll need to get started. If you want to print out a list of ingredients and step-by-step instructions, head over to our website, digitalcookbook.tv. Cheers to our wonderful omelet. We're going to be making mimosas. Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you, Devin.
You're welcome.
If you can help me, if you see little things that I could improve on, then do it.
I'll help you as much as I can. That's what I'm here for.
Like, let's start out cutting the garlic.
Okay, here we go with the garlic.
I want
We
to
got
just
a lot of ingredients
take
here.
off the ends. I like a lot of garlic. Garlic is like a main staple for me for anything that I would cook.
And with the eggs, do you know a cool little trick?
Okay, how do you crack? What's the proper way to
up.
crack an egg,
But
Lindsay?
Well, it's not the proper way. It's the
Your
more
way?
efficient way,
One-handed.
and it's just one-handed. So here I go.
That's the real.
And then you squeeze it together. And pop it in.
That's great.
And then wash off. That's
Let me
good.
try.
Okay,
There you go.
learn something new
You
every
just
day.
and you
No.
tap it lightly,
Tap it lightly.
like that, and then you just crush it a little bit with your hand, like that. It's good. And then you
This is going to be horrible.
pull it off.
I failed miserably. This is pathetic.
Oh my god.
You got all the shells in there.
Okay, this is gonna be the practice batch. Okay, you're gonna try it now.
That was funny. We're failing miserably.
It takes practice.
I guess
It
so.
I
really
just
does.
wanted to make you feel good.
So I add a little milk. Make it more fluffy.
Fluff it up.
Fluff factor going.
Now, Lindsay, you know, I've never seen him make this. I've only had him serve it to me in bed.
That's right. So you don't know whether he was actually doing it or not.
I don't. I'm witnessing this.
He
for
could
the
have
first
ordered
time.
out. And you have avocado in here.
Yes. Just cut it into, it doesn't have to be real small cubes, but just get a good half of it in there.
Cool. And you're familiar with the way to take out
I didn't know that one.
And there are a lot of ingredients in this. Would you consider this any certain ethnic type of food, or just kind of a variation of
just
a bunch
a
of different
veggie, adding the smoked salmon. I like the veggie just because of the colors you can add to it.
Healthy.
And these are just ingredients that I like in pretty much everything.
So this is really kind of a special occasion for you.
Yeah. Nobody has ever seen me do this before.
A special occasion because you're revealing your
And you're
secrets.
going to find out why. Good reason. We're going to move to the stoves now. So we're going to start putting this stuff. I'll just take what I need out of it. We're going to take something like that.
Now, are you using olive oil or butter?
I'm going to use a little butter in with it. I don't need to put the butter in first because it's all going to mix in as it heats up.
Right.
I'll do the chunky stuff first. This
because
is
it'll take longer to cook.
It'll take longer and needs to cook a little longer. Now, the trick about omelets, one of the things I've discovered over time is don't put too much of the ingredients. Everybody always wants all the ingredients, and you wind up with this massive omelet that you can't even fold over.
Here we go.
Garlic, onions, everything tastes good with garlic and onions. And I usually try to do things at a lower heat. I know that's probably the opposite of what you should do, but...
No, actually, if you don't want to caramelize it and you just want to sweat it, it should be at a low heat. See,
okay, I think we're about ready to add the egg.
Oh, are we ready for that?
We have to use this so we can get it all out. Go ahead and dump it in there. Just hold that.
Keep it going.
No waste.
Is that how many eggs you used?
4 eggs.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
How do we get 4 in there? Because we're all experimenting, right?
We were all experimenting and then we just had at it. Here we go.
Now, when do we put the mushrooms?
Now that changes
and the
my formula.
spinach?
We already did the mushrooms.
The spinach is on its own.
Avocado.
The avocado is going to go in raw. The spinach goes in raw.
Okay.
And the cheese will go in just at the right time to let it melt at a certain time.
And the salmon?
The salmon can be raw because it's already smoked.
Okay.
And so it will go in where it's not cooking with everything else. So now the trick is to keep the flame low enough so that it doesn't get the bottom too hard before the top.
Yes.
It has to cook evenly. So
And you'll know that when it starts to get the little bubbles on top. See, it's just starting to get the little bubbles that are coming up
it's
from
like
the
a
bottom.
pancake.
Almost like a pancake.
My instinct says you got to separate it from the bottom of the pan. See, it still slides. It's cooking. Now we're going to add
The cheese.
the cheese.
Avocado?
No, cheese. The cheese has to go in now so it will melt.
Well, it melts. Either way, when you fold it over, it's going to get melted.
Right.
It's not that big a deal to have the cheese a little bit unmelted, but it's nice when it is.
So you put the cheese all over. So you know, some people when they're making omelets, they put it on one side so it'll be easier to flip. But and this is a special kind of spice.
This is a Cajun Louisiana spice called Slap Your Mama.
When are you going to put the rest of this in?
Right now.
Wow, what a beautiful omelet.
Just down here so I can try it around the middle.
So, Lindsay, can
so
you see
colorful.
why I stay with this guy?
Now I'm going to add the
Smoked salmon.
smoked salmon. I'm going to put it primarily in the middle since we are going to fold it over.
And we'll make it easier to flip.
Okay, now because we had a 4-egg omelet instead of a 3-egg omelet,
You're going to fold it over.
that's kind of messing up my MO here.
That's all right. This is a big, big omelet.
I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to turn that off. So now I just add
Look at one
raw,
baby spinach at a time.
sort of visually okay.
So colorful. Beautiful.
Put something around the edge, evens it out. And girls, hit the table.
Are you kicking us out of here?
I'm kicking you out of here and I'll bring it in and serve it to
Oh,
you.
okay.
Oh, my God.
3 forks.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Go, I'll be right there.
See you in the other room.
Anything else? Have I forgotten anything? Oh, yes. One more thing. Avocado across the top. We're done. Okay, here we go.
Wow, 2 omelets.
Oh, here we
omelets.
go.
How'd you do that? Wow.
Now, this is the Ronlet.
the Ronn.
I love that. And you put some extra stuff on the top. You got some baby spinach and some avocado and
Here,
your
honey.
seasoning.
Share. Oh, honey, this is an aphrodisiac.
Really?
I'll be the judge of that.
So, what does that mean?
I'll tell you later. All right.
Successful mission this morning.
Accomplished.
For more information, please visit our website at selectondemand.com or email us at programs@selectondemand.com. Made for On Demand.